This is a real human problem. And this is why the cultivation of mercy is at the essence of the values of Islamic tradition. Our Prophet, and this is the first hadith that we're taught as Muslims when we study in the hadith chain tradition. This was the first hadith that I heard from my teacher with a chain all the way back to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And it is Ar-Rahimun, Yarhamuhum Ar-Rahman, Irham man fil ard, Yarhamkum man fis sama. Those who show mercy, the merciful will show mercy to them. Have mercy on all of those. Man is called sighat al-umum in Arabic. It means generally. Have mercy to everyone, and God will have mercy to you. Sometimes mercy is taking the sword out of the hand of a madman. So it's not always just accepting what people are doing, but mercy is what should motivate us. Compassion for other people. And this is why this is a core value. Our Prophet, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. We only sent you as a mercy to the worlds. So this is at the essence. And this is why it was mentioned earlier by our noble scholar and your mufti, and you should be very, I think it actually might have been the scholar from the Emirates, but no, I think it was, you mentioned it, Ibn Qayyim al-Jawziyya's. Yes, your mufti mentioned today, this is a core understanding of our tradition. Ibn Qayyim al-Jawziyya said the entire sacred law is merciful. So if it goes from mercy to cruelty, it's not from the sacred law. The entire thing is wisdom. If it goes from wisdom to folly, it's not the sacred law. The entire thing is common benefit, common weal, maslaha. So if it goes from benefit to harm, it's not from the sacred law. And finally, it's all wisdom. So and justice. And so if it goes from justice to tyranny or oppression, it's not from Islam. So that's a really important aspect. Again, I'm going. People can read this if they want to. Another really important thing is the difference between vice and virtue. One of the problems in my country now is moral relativism. One of the most important things about human beings. And when I taught ethics, I began with the Analects of Confucius, which is virtue ethics, the idea of the good human being. All of our religions share profound concepts of virtue. Honesty is a virtue in every country. Integrity is a virtue in every country. Courage is a virtue. Truth is a virtue. The idea of temperance is a virtue. Justice is a virtue. These are not relative concepts. We might have some different conceptions. So there is room. We can have different conceptions of justice. But the essence of justice is the same. This is very important, to not allow relativism to destroy our cultures. And the Prophet ﷺ said, I was only sent to perfect the virtuous character. In other words, virtue was embodied in pre-Islamic Arab tradition. They had many beautiful qualities. And the Prophet ﷺ acknowledged those qualities. But then they had things that needed to be removed. Their view that women somehow, a female child was a blemish for the man. One of the beautiful aspects of Islam is that the Prophet said there's greater reward in raising a daughter. And Imam al-Ghazali said, a true believer will prefer daughters over sons. This completely changes that paradigm of seeing the daughter as some kind of trouble or blemish. No, women are a great gift. The womb in Arabic, the name for we forget woman, womb, man. It's the woman. This is the secret of kinship bonds, comes from the womb. And this is why in Arabic, kinship bonds are called silat al-rahim, the bonds of the womb that tie us together. And this is one of the secrets. And the Prophet said, from this world, I was made to love women. And that is not in any way a sexual or lustful statement. He loved the brittleness of women. He loved the fact that they cried easier than men. This is not something to be ashamed of or to be a blemish. This is something that he saw as a virtue, that there was more brittleness in that nature. And one of our great Andalusian scholars said that of all the manifestations of God in the earth, the greatest is in the woman, because of mercy. Because this is at the essence of God's nature. And this is why the Hadith Qudsi says that I have derived the womb, Rahim, from my name Ar-Rahman, the merciful. So the very name for what a woman has at the center of her being is the name, it's derived from the name of God, the merciful. This is something I think very extraordinary about our tradition.